What's up, everyone? Once again, Toy Kind of Mood is back. It's nice having consistency. I'm your coach, Bobby Bear, and always with me is Trav Moody and special guest Tony the Tiger, aka Tony.
I was gonna say, not always. It's more like he's the one who's always with you, and I'm the special guest.
He's a high
barely
guy.
here, but I'm glad to be here.
All right, so this week, last week was a lot of fun. We did 101, how to customize, and Tony's been showing off his figs. What's a good way to put it? He is showing himself off. So let's do this. Now we had an interesting conversation. This week is Battle of the Toy Retailers, Battle of the Bands. Because look, we're not getting grumpy per se, but there are some that are definitely better than others. I think that we have all hit that kind of, I don't want to deal with these people. I'll deal with these people. There is still plenty of negatives to each side. I think we can all agree to that. But there are definitely ones that are better than others. Trav, would you agree with that?
Barely. I mean, it depends on who you ask, and you're asking me, but right now it depends on what toy line you know, and then we're gonna get into like the whole clearance waiting, is that killing toy industry right now too? A lot of retailers are playing with different ways to get our attention and all that, because that's what a lot of people are doing during inflation. So we'll talk about that. There's all kind of different scenarios. There's hunting e-tailers, there's secondary market, there's small consumers that we're buying from now. Not consumers, but small stores.
Right.
Because of just how long everything takes. So that's pretty much the layout of the land, I would say.
Yeah. First off, welcome to all the everyone in the comments section. Welcome. Or if you're from Texas, bienvenidos. All right. So that's welcome in Spanish. There you go. This is a learning episode as well.
Very good, Bobby. Very good.
Thank you, Tony. All right, Tony. What about you, man? How are you feeling about the stores right now?
Man, hunting is no fun anymore, and I pretty much stopped. Like I was telling Travis earlier, is that it's no fun anymore, dude. Hunting, and there's nothing there anymore. I mean, if I hunt, I must have been in Walmart or Target looking for other stuff, electronics or groceries or shit like that. Now, let me go walk over to the toy section and find out what's up. Nothing. Usually jack shit. I mean, of classified anyway, or barely Marvel Legends. You know what I mean? I went looking for that. What you call it? Black Widow. Couldn't find her yet, so I'm like,
oh really? Yeah. You know what? She's gone. I have not. I have that. Trav, you have her, and that's the only one I've ever seen.
Yep. I feel blessed to have grabbed it early and threw some pictures on the Toy Kind of Mood social media along with the Gladiator Hulk. And I gotta ask this. So crazy, stupid question I should be asking in the private chat, but I'll just do it. The S word, is that considered a curse for monetization, or is it just the F word? Well, I want to make sure we're 4 minutes in with saying and I don't want to, you know what I mean?
I'm going to say,
does anybody in the chat know?
I think Mattson was telling me on Punk Show, it's like the first 15 seconds, the first 30 seconds, and then they don't care. But I'm not sure.
Why did we say 20 minutes?
I don't know. That's way too long.
That was to prevent Tony and I from making way too many sexual jokes in the first opening. Like, hi, kids. Did you buy your code yet? No, listen. True. But Travis, you did message us, and we did have our I think let's just get into our first verses. Our first verse.
Look, it's 15 minutes, but Ray does it. I want to know, because this is important. I don't want to keep ruining our monetization in the first. So it's 15 minutes, but is the S word that Tony said twice. So Tony, you're gonna owe us like $3 or $4. the most we get.
How much you owe me?
F word.
Well, I don't like honestly. I think the S word is fine, but shoot.
Think TV, so it's just the F. Yeah, F. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. No F bombs for the next 10 minutes.
All right, fine.
Let's see if we could do it. It's gonna be
Well,
tough
then
for Tony. It's usually tough for me.
Should I mute myself? I mean, look. All kidding aside, let's get into our first battle because it is boom Walmart versus Target.
Not much of a battle.
Exactly, Trav.
It really isn't. I mean, look, look. Here's Target. Okay, here's my Target. It's the one I used to live across the street from. Plenty of Ninja Turtles. There's Jurassic Park is full. But when we look at and again, I had to take pictures around people. I wasn't gonna say like, excuse me. I know you're buying for your child.
There was actually people in the toy aisle. But yeah, there was what were they all between 40 and 60 and male?
No, there were actually couples, I guess, buying for children.
Or couples buying for eBay.
Could be. But look, here's the problem. Okay, so here's Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles was full. Look, you got up here the Mode 2. These came out last year. These Origins. They've got these two Marians. I'm waiting until I don't know if we get the Revolutions. They've got one aisle now, or I mean one peg, and it's Stinkor and Fisto. That's it. Okay.
Yeah. I agree with Spec. I think Target's better than Walmart.
I mean, hands down, right? Because there's actually toys on the pegs.
Well, because
I mean, one reason.
So let's go to Walmart real quick.
Okay, Walmart first. Right. Target has that collector's spot. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, this is Walmart. And you could see some of the Marvel Legends were put down by they didn't put them back up, but it's very bare bones. I mean, look at the Star Wars. I mean, we still have the same figure that was there for almost 4 years ago. 3 years ago, the beginning of the pandemic was Grief Karga. And he's still there 3 years later. They don't even bother, at least with Target. The stuff goes to Ross, it goes to whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is that picture? I was gonna ask. I'm sorry. Does that picture make any of you feel like your OCD is messing with you? Because sometimes I promise you, if I see something and I see where it goes, I just put it back.
Oh, same.
I'm like working there.
So they had plenty of Hawkeyes. They had plenty of the Scroll Queen, 2 Roses. That's all the Marvel Legends the Target had.
Yeah.
I mean. This, although, I mean, Trav, I gotta admit, your Walmart has a lot more Marvel Legends than I was expecting.
Is that Travis?
This is Target.
This is Target.
Okay,
this is Target.
Yeah.
I want that tarantula. Yep. Damn.
Nobody wants that Iron Man because it looks very simple. I know some of the Marvel Legends reviewers were giving.
I do want him.
I want that tarantula. I want the rose.
I want that Iron Man. Here's the thing, and here's what annoys me is that those Spider-Man classics will never go on sale, and I want that Miles Morales.
Yeah, like I said, I need that rose and that tarantula.
Right.
This is the truth right here. Unless you work at Walmart, Target is better because they get like 2 of everything, and they always. I mean, most of the toy aisle people I know that work at are not know personally, but from what I heard, they have their own eBay store. I don't know why. I guess Target's more mainstream, more of a mainstream job where you just work at Target and they move you around. Where Walmart, you might be there for 10 years. I guess I don't know. Like, why is the toy aisle dudes at Walmart scalping and the Target ones are helpful? I don't. What's the difference? Like, I don't. That doesn't make. Can someone in the chat explain the toy aisle like eBay thing at Walmart, but not Target? You know, I don't.
Right.
That doesn't.
No, that's true because every time I ask a Target employee for the DPCI number, they look it up, they have it, they go get it, bring it to me. They're awesome. But Walmart, you can't find anybody in the toy aisle.
Nope.
Or you can't find kids either in there. That's us guys.
Oh, here we go. Target has a lot of weird policies and anti-collector policies. Target
It does.
has nice.
Yes, JT.
Target has better clearance deals. Yeah. Also, you cannot really flip anything from Target. There's too many. I mean, it's very rare. Black Widow, I'm sure, can flip, but you do even Black Widow, you can't find her. I bet you only make like $5, maybe $10 on her. Where the Walmart stuff is so hard to get that you could double it up and get the money. You know, people are giving up. They're going straight to Mercari and eBay for Walmart. So why would you even have an eBay if you work at Target? You're not going to make any money. You know what I mean?
True. Right now, Black Widow on eBay is going for about anywhere from 23 to 50.
See that?
Okay, I gotta find a 23
it's
one.
less
That's
than
fine.
retail.
I'll find her.
Less than retail. That's probably loose with missing pieces.
Did we see this one? Forget me policy that stopped scalping also. Okay.
Well, I guess Walmart is old school and they don't give a
They don't.
Say it. I said it already.
Whatever.
So the one thing I have, so I noticed this, and this will be like one of the things I show. So we actually have an Ollie's here in Houston, and every now and then I drive by it when I'm working. And
drive by it.
These came in for $8.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I got one Human Torch to open, and I'll probably get another one to keep in box with my Mr. Fantastic. So it's $8.
Oi. I was gonna say shark eyes. Oi.
Has it been 15 minutes yet?
Aussie. Oi. That's it.
Man, that is brutal. Never had classifieds. At least we're seeing some stuff.
That sucks. Yep.
Ray Paz is paying toy aisle dudes money for toys.
Right now, Target's winning. I say Target's winning.
I mean, no, Target? It wasn't the point. The point was Target was number one and Walmart was number one. Horrible. Like
you go. Yeah. Well, when you go up against each other, I'd rather go Target. Yeah.
But I'll say this when it comes to like ordering online. I hate ordering online from Target.
Yeah, because they charge you.
Well, that I can never.
I never do that anymore. Yeah, I don't do that.
I can never
anymore.
find. And what I'm looking for is always like, if I'm like G.I. Joe, it's like, oh, here's Snake Eyes from 3 years ago. I'm like, no. Although I won't lie. So in college, I worked at Toys R Us, and one of the guys got fired because he would like this one. Episode 2 came out. He would wear like these gigantic cargo pants to work, and he'd like shove like action figures into his cargo pants, go to his car.
That's like classic. Do you remember? Does anybody maybe in the chat or here remember a store called the Toy Works? Toy Works. I think it might have just been like a New England or even Massachusetts thing, but there was a few there. And I used to collect the Hasbro WWE, WWF, and they would have nothing but the Hulk Hogan that does this. You know, the retros that just do like one thing, like Shawn Michaels would just jump and that's it. Like they were almost like little 4-inch statues. And we found there was a toy lady, older lady, probably early 60s back then. She would change the price of the toys and cash out and buy the toys, but change the price. Because back then they just went by, they didn't really do the UPC too much. They just saw the price on the toy, like a sticker. She would put $2.99 or $3.99 and buy them all. And then when we go, they would be stuck with like 19 Skinners for $7.99. Like all the good toys were gone. She would buy them for her kids and stuff. It was crazy.
Damn. Real quick. Yes, Spec Children's Plus was awesome. Also, our other co-hosts, Black Genghis, we can curse. So in the first 7 minutes of the show. So look, fuck Walmart, okay? It's a horrible place to shop at. All right.
Fuck Walmart.
Thank you, KJ.
I love how we're saying this after the 15-minute mark. Anyway, it was
Exactly.
like
That's-
15:01.
Well, you scared us. You know.
Boom. Let's see here. Shoot, there was something else I wanted to see. Oh, David. So DWH. The Ollies here in Houston. I've gotten 0 boats, and it's pissing me off. I have plenty of the gliders, which is cool, but no.
Yeah. So this is another reason why Walmart is brutal, because of the cancellations, and that's so on top of never ever finding toys in the store again. We get them canceled, especially. What do you guys think about the zeroed out toys? Because like I think it was a few toys that got zeroed out. Like there was like some kind of weird price match where some of our toys are like my Rob Van Dam WWE says it's zero. I'm gonna pay $0 for. I'm gonna get it for free, but it's likely just gonna get canceled.
Like
they
the
haven't fixed it.
Walmart. Oh no, the classified. What it was? Remember, it was the Big Ben.
Shooter. Oh, was it Range Viper and Big Ben? That might have been them, because
Range Vipers. Yes, the Range Vipers got zeroed out.
They did get zeroed out. Okay, but likely, I mean, what do you guys think in the chat? Are we getting the? I mean, more than likely, they're going to get canceled. They're not going to get them for free. You know what I mean? So that, but it's kind of does present a dilemma. So, for instance, I have the ruthless aggressive aggression edge, and I find him at Walmart now where I couldn't find him before. But
Right.
do I buy it? I'm getting it for 0. It's going to ship. Like it got delayed because Walmart toys delay 90% of the time, but it says 0. I don't want to buy it for $25. It's not as easy to return things at Walmart either compared to Target. You return anything. You can't return stuff at Walmart as much. They give you a hard time. So,
I mean, okay. I never have an issue returning shit to Walmart. I'm just like, hey, I need to return this. You got the card right here. Cool. All right.
Easy.
So
yeah.
I mean, it's just. But for me, and this is something we talked about earlier, Trav. The reliability of Target beats the unreliability of Walmart. Because here's the thing. I know Walmart, they are reliable to have the same shit from 3 years ago. Yes, 100%. We will see the same goddamn shit. Like these Dusties, I'm sorry, they're all over Target. I get it.
Collecting dust.
I mean,
yeah, Dusty collecting dust big time.
Oh wait, yeah, let's not go to the next section.
What's up?
Oh no, I was gonna say don't go to the next section.
No,
We're
I'm
still
not
gonna work on Target and Walmart. Okay.
But here's I think the main issue, and something that we've been talking about this since it happened, and we will be continuing to talk about this for as long as the show is alive, is the fact that during the pandemic, things were a lot harder to find. It made hunting kind of fun. I mean, sure, I'd walk across the street, check out Target, like, oh, I found this. No, it made it was a drug. It was a drug. And a lot of us are now going, you know what? I'm doing rehab, thanks. And some, like you, Mr. Moody, are going, you know what? Fuck rehab. Mainline me from other countries, which we'll get into later. So, I mean,
well, actually, we could get into that now a little bit. Only, I don't mean to interrupt you, but you both Tony and Bobby picked Target #1, right?
I did, yeah.
So I actually didn't. I picked anything overseas, but I'm learning that that's being very difficult too, because if you're not, and we're a good YouTube channel, we're solid, but unless you are here, you don't get the kind of attention that you need in order to get from some of these folks that are doing the Lord's work. Trust me, these guys are now getting slammed, especially by I'm not going to mention names because I don't want 100 more customers for this guy, because they don't need any more customers. They're starting to do videos like, hey guys, I'm overwhelmed. I can't ship your stuff from Taiwan and Hong Kong, which means it's going to take as long as getting it from Target and Hasbro Pulse. But in the beginning, it was cool because a few big time. Some of our friends, influencers, toy reviewers are DMing these guys. They're not paying that much more to get it early. And we'll get into another store that's kind of the medium of that. I know it's on Tony's on my list, but the problem is now there's so many people hungry for this stuff. It's crack. They're getting slammed with DMs, and it's becoming really difficult to buy from some of these smaller stores. You know, there's the Robot Kingdom and Toy Habits, but then now there's like even more underground, like people just doing footwork and legwork, which is amazing to do and not charge people crazy prices. But now it's just getting almost out of hand to the point where I feel like a lot of these guys are going to end up quitting doing this great job by sending like range vipers and trouble bubbles to us months early, because it's just getting too popular of a thing, because everybody wants to be an influencer, or they want to be on YouTube, they want to be in the Facebook groups and get 500 likes for having, you know, Alley Viper, Crimson Alley Viper first, or what, you know what I mean? Go ahead, Tony.
Oh no, I was just pointing at you.
Look, people want to.
No, I do. I'm part of this, man. No, for sure.
Although,
I don't want to wait.
Hold on, Trav, I do like this from KJ. You had to earn your collection back in 2020. It's like when people are like, "Oh, did you download it?" Listen, in my day, we had to get online and download our music, and God help us if it took 15 hours. If we were lucky, if it was 10 hours, okay? So look, I mean, yeah, you now like some of the and it is true. People do brag about their shit. Like, look what I got, and it's almost become like a weird flex. Like, what's a weird flex in your community? Getting figures a month, 2 months, 3 months before everyone else. It's gotten to a point where it's almost like, I think, unless you do it properly, like, and I think, and it's true. Like finding that Black Widow and that Hawkeye. Oh, Hawkeye fell. Nope, Hawkeye's over here. Like I found him. I'm like, oh shit, done. But I think unless you know how to do it right and do it, you know, like, hey, like I'm not getting everything on time. Fine, let me do older stuff. I think it's become the snake eating its tail, and it's going to become a vicious fucking cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get her at anyway, Black Widow? Target? Nice.
Literally, I walked in there for dog food. I'm like, let me see what they got. And it's like, one Hawkeye, one Black Widow. I'm like, and these are mine now. Mine.
Yeah, unless it's something I really, really want. And when it is something I really, really want, I'll pre-order, get it locked in. And then if I'm at the store and I happen to find it, lucky, right there in my face, I'll buy it and cancel the pre-order. We all do that, you know, unless you want you or something.
Once again, Tony, I'm glad you bring that up, because got this bad boy in at Target. Found only outside of the goddamn Dusty, the only G.I. Joe they had there.
Damn.
Getting good work.
Some of my GameStops are getting a little better, but it's like I already have, you know, Torpedo, Copperhead, and Shipwreck. And then I go to see my boy. He's working at one of these GameStops, and he's asking me, hey, do you got this? Do you got that? I have them in. Oh, your GameStop is a little better than more. So I just figured it depends on who works there and who loves to stock up and who remembers to order them. And I remember I didn't have my McFarlane Superpowers, the bundle yet, and a GameStop had them, but they were waiting for street date. And I'm like, okay, well, mine is supposed to come in this day. They're going to have them for sale tomorrow.
Right.
Damn. So it's like, who cares? I mean, I'm getting it guaranteed, but damn, they're right there in the store. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, but still, for me, GameStop is one of the last ones.
Yeah. I won't lie, screw GameStop. And we'll get that to that in a second.
Right. Tony, I got a question for you, but before that, you got 3 questions from one person right here.
Let's see. Let's go. Ray, what's up? Tony, do I have to prime a fig first before I paint it? No. I want to explore customizing, not to sell just for myself. Also, which paints do you recommend? Do I have to seal once I paint it and it
Does
dries?
this look
I'll
like
answer
the
all of
third
them
time
right
to
now.
you?
I'll answer them all right now. You don't have to prime it. It's recommended so that it takes the paint better. But most of my custom, I never prime, and it's fine. These are little plastic toys. They take the acrylic paint, fine. In my eyes, I mean, you ask Black Genghis, you ask some, Giles Gifford, you ask Stornox, they probably all prime just because they want to do it the right way, and whatever. And what else? What else did Ray say? Which paint should I recommend? I like Vallejo. Some people pronounce it Vallejo. Some people do. That's what I like. Vallejo paints and Citadel paints. Those are my two favorite. And that says something. I was used to using shitty ass apple barrel from Walmart. That's when I just started.
Yeah.
And then people, I think Giles, no, not Giles, but Ryan, Dreadnought Ryan uses Army Painter, and so does Gun Bunny. I want to get some of those because they love Army Painter. I'm like, ooh, I want to try those out. So those three are good. Citadel, Vallejo, Army Painter, those are awesome.
Yeah, and just just so you know, Ray. Last, if you check out episode 132, we go over all the paints, all the accessories, everything from Amazon.
And one more question. He said, you got to seal it after you paint it. Yes, you want to protect the paint.
Yeah.
So I used to use Mod Podge, but that leaves a little factory shiny on it. It looks really nice, but all these Army soldiers, all these GI Joes, I don't need them shiny. So I use Krylon acrylic matte or Tester's dull coat. That'll make them dry. I don't know how many Spider-Man I got from Marvel Legends that are really shiny. They're so shiny they look wet. He's not supposed to look wet, so dull coat or that Krylon acrylic matte makes them look really dry, like they're, to me, how they're supposed to. So hope I answered everything for Big Ray.
All right, well, my question,
real quick, Black Genghis, sealer is more important than primer.
Ding, 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 my man.
Yes.
Oh, what's in the glass? It's just vodka cranberry, bro.
Just.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Tony.
Thanks, Ray.
All right, Tony, ready?
Thanks, Ray.
Tony, you and I had a conversation today. It was very fun, by the way, but we're talking about how, because of, our homies getting these toys early and reviewing them, if I don't, like, me personally, I think we both kind of felt this way in a way, like, by the time we get them, we're not even really that excited because we've seen like so many reviews, and it sucks because like it should just be the toy for us and how we care about it, but
yes,
it's like it's old news by then. It's like by the time you get it from the Pulse, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, they're very slow, and these dudes, 3, 4, 5 months early, women too. Leanne Hobbs gets them very early too. So they get them, they review them. I watch all my homies' reviews too. And it's like I watch them all. I probably shouldn't, but I have to support my friends. And I do love to see what the figure's about. By the time I get it, I don't even want to open it. I've been having more fun with Star Wars Black Series and Marvel Legends because none of my friends care about that. And I've been getting them on clearance. And I've been if you notice, I've been more into that world because I'm like, I feel like it's mine. No one cares.
Yeah.
I'm like,
no, I'm right.
Instead of like, oh, hey, here's my review of the Trouble Bubble. It's only the 25th review online already, or the 25th, the 2000th review. But now I'm like, oh, I found this. I got it $15. Like I'm more excited for that than getting something that everybody got from Asia. You know what I'm saying?
Right, especially right, exactly. And all our friends that are, high views and high subscribers, and you got everybody doing it. I'm happy for them, and I watch them, but sometimes it takes away from us getting them. It does. Just don't watch, but you want to support them at the same time. And it's like, just like you say with Star Wars, I do the same thing with superpowers. I only know Bobby and KJ who collect them like I do, and I have fun because no one reviews them. No one is collecting them as much as we are, but they're fun. They're nostalgic, and for those guys that. And a lot of those guys pay a premium price for those damn things. And I'm not going to do that. Gun Bunny does that stuff too. He gets it from Robot Kingdom. And that's why Leanne gets them really quick. And I can't blame her. She lives over there.
She's over there.
Yeah. So I can't blame any of those guys. But I mean, CMD store, like we were talking earlier. I mean, we'll talk about it later. But they were good and then they weren't. And then they're like, 2
Yeah.
weeks. You know,
Yeah, like Mike Case is my guy right now because he's reviewing all these Star Wars figures, and I haven't, I wasn't that excited for Star Wars Black Series in a long time. It's all repaint, repack, but he's got me pumped up, and now I'm like, I got this. I'm like more excited for this than I love, and GI Joe's. But there's the reason why there's 5 detals back there for classified, but it's like I don't know. It's just when you get it like after 10, I don't know. I'm just not as excited for it unless
I'm not either. I'm right there with you.
I'm gonna convert. I think I'm trying to pay it not crazy money, but if I can get a decent 20, 30, 40 extra bucks just to get them, be at peace, give us some content, doing reviews, it might be worth it. I don't know, it sucks, but you gotta pay to play, bro.
I mean, if it's not that much, exactly from my what I don't know, my opinion or my thoughts about CMD store, I have really good experience with that one. I haven't tried Robot Kingdom, but Gun Bunny does it all the time. And CMD store that one time, and then I got them quick because they send it to us from New York or the upstate area over there, because from Canada or whatever. And I got them quick from them that one time, but now I look and it's like a little more pricey. I'm like, crap, I'll just wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it gets popular. Look at this comment. David always messing with me. Hit the like button, Thank you very much.
But
go visit.
The only issue I have, and this is why I will watch other reviewers to support, but whether someone gets it early or not, that has no direct influence on my peace of mind or joy in the things I collect.
True.
Because like when I did the unboxings, on our TikTok channel, everyone who comments either hasn't seen it yet, hasn't found it yet, and like, holy shit, this is fantastic. So if you want to keep up, and we've had this discussion before, if you want to keep up with the Joneses, fine, do it. If that's what brings you inner happiness, go for it. But
go ahead, you do your butt. I got my butt.
Well,
butt.
You do your butt first.
All right. Well, I was gonna say, but I 100% agree with you. But that's also why I said I am finding the joy in my clearance gets, because if I can't find the joy in paying $15 more, $20 more, I'm finding joy in paying $15 less to get like that GameStop deal. You know what I mean? I think it was this one.
Exactly, and you can brag about that because that's awesome.
I was like, this thing's destroyed.
I was jealous of your gets. I was jealous of those.
Yeah, look, I got this for what, $10? This is new.
Me and KJ were jealous when you and Steve got freaking Storm Shadow and Spirit a long time ago. Remember?
That was the first. I mean, what?
That was insane.
My history is good. She-Hulk, Stalker, that wave. I've been blessed. I'm not saying, but I think because I've been blessed, I want to continue to be blessed.
Right.
I don't want to wait, 4 months.
But okay, so back to so
your butt.
My butt is that, and that's one of the things where like finding your joy. Like I find joy in clearance aisles because it saves me money. And I can't wait for more Joe product. But like
can't do that, Rachel.
Yeah, the fact that my Joes, the fact, like I told Lenny in April, like I didn't collect GI Joe, I'm collecting Joe now. Like I don't let I'm trying very hard not to let the outside world or what is going on YouTube affect me.
Mm-hmm. You can't let it. You can't let it. Yeah.
No, and so like there's a lot of stuff from like Travis will like, and I try not to let people influence me, but you two sons of bitches, like there's a reason why I have these two now. Thank you.
You got them fairly. You found them nice.
Let's talk about that. Hey, let's talk about that today.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I did a little Chun-Li hunt at Target. Here's another thing. Another issue with toy stores. The assortment case. The assortment case. So My dude, Brian, MCU collector, one of my big time homies in the business, just posted a review of Chun Li. He just got the Jada Toys Chun Li, amazing, amazing review, amazing figure. I'm like, oh, he's like, it's hitting target now. I'm like, okay, well, I haven't seen anyone else who got it. So I go, like you said, Tony, they're very friendly. They look at the hand pod, whatever. They look on it and they find, oh, we actually have a Chun Li.
The first phone,
it was buried. I'm looking behind all the neck. You know how they have that section in the entertainment area with the anime and all that? I'm looking. I found the arcade box, and it's Fei Long. So that one Chun Li was Fei Long because
Wow.
I went to another Target nearby. Luckily, I live near 3 Targets, so I do like that. Went to another one, nothing. They looked on the thing and they said, "Oh, there's 2 where I used to live, Sherman Oaks." I said, "I'm not driving there." I called. They said, "Oh, I only see 2 Ryu." I'm like, it shows you have 2 Chun Li. That means it's an assortment. The DPCI is for all 3 figures.
All
They
3
come
of them.
5 in a box. 1 Fei Long, 2 Chun
Except for
Li,
Joe too.
2 Ryu. So it's like, of course, the Chun Li's are gone because they're flipping for triple or whatever.
I have yet to see any Street Fighter retail.
Neither have I.
Wow.
Not over here, buddy.
Nope. Same.
Wow, shit gone. I'm like, what? Damn, I must have.
So there you go, Bobby. What do you think of that whole assortment deal? Like, it doesn't. I mean, they just. I don't know. Talk to me. Talk to me.
It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass.
Can you fly, Bobby?
What's up?
You need a part-time gig on the Target warehouse. That I don't think that'll even help. They have all those rules. So
yeah, well, because here's the thing: like the whole thing with the assortment is the fact that like if I'm calling around to find something, it throws everything off, and it's just, and it's not even like hunting. It's like, hey, like case in point, if you are a parent looking for a gift for your kid, and they're looking for a specific thing, that's going to throw, a wrench in a lot of situations. So,
clearance plotter.
That's why I said Bobby didn't get it. I go, can you fly, Bobby?
That's awesome. But look, overall, to summarize the first battle, Target is pretty reliant. I mean, and the exclusives aren't that hard to get. Some of them eventually clearance out, and they're exclusives. They've fixed the distribution problem. Black Widow is sold out because that's great that sold out because it wasn't impossible to find. It was like the perfect exclusive. It was not impossible to find, but it is sold out. If you tried, you got it. And it feels like a special. It's not a clearance peg warmer. It's not overstocked. It's not going to end up at Ross. It's sold out. But if you tried, you would get it. Walmart, you could try driving up the damn coast. You're not going to find a damn thing. That's the big problem. Forget online. That's a whole nother monster.
Yeah. So knockout go. Target gets the knockout. I'm gonna give it a knockout. I'll give Target a knockout.
Target rocks just because. I mean, I can't find crap there, but I'll when I know that, oh shit, someone got jacked. When I go there and I asked the employees there, they will go back, find it, get it, bring it to me. I'm good.
Right.
You guys good?
Also, you found all those Tiger Force before anyone. So you did have your share of luck. Remember, you got me the Duke, I think.
I did. I did. Sometimes the sun shines.
Exactly.
On a light Mexican once in a while.
All right. Card number 2 is GameStop versus Hasbro Pulse.
Oh God, this is okay. You guys go first.
I'll let Bobby go first.
I'm taking Hasbro on this.
Yes, sir. All day, every day.
Because look, GameStop, you can, I guess this is supposed to be like good deals, $27.50 instead of $28.99. Hasbro it's cheaper. Look, it's cheaper, and when I walk into a GameStop, case in point, I walked into GameStop last week. just because there's a GameStop next to the Target, and I walked in there, and I'm like, "Hey, are y'all going out of business?"
Wow.
And they're like, "No, why?" I'm like, "Because you've got nothing in here. You've got nothing in here. Like what? Like, no, we just cleared out some stuff. Like their clearance is like McFarlane's from like last year. So there's pain.
Whatever, we were talking about you. Like, why is he going against us?
We're talking about you, Aaron. Get your ass in here.
What's up, my man?
But like, GameStop.
Oh, Bobby.
Has some bullshit.
I was gonna say, I just found new Hawkeye with Sky Cycle ready within 2 hours for pickup at my Target. I'll be back, guys.
There's like 100 at my Target in
really.
I
think he's plentiful.
Well, 100 meaning
expensive, you know. So
yeah, I think people are waiting for. It's a great. I think it's
dope. It's worth it.
But I think they're waiting for a smaller price than $45. Well, I don't think it's a horrible price, but
it's not. It's $49.99 right now. But I would
$49.
I would if I had the cash. I'll get it. I need him for my.
I think we're waiting for $35. I think a lot of.
But what is that? What is that? Clearance or what is that? That's going to be a while, right? Shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Target's fast with sales, dude. They're especially WWE as a WWE collector. Their legends go fast.
They do go fast.
Yeah, I already got Brother Love for $15.
I had typed in Marvel Legends Black Widow, nothing. But then Hawkeye comes up. I'm like, damn it.
You're right. Well, like, so, and I want that after seeing it, I want that Hulk and Bruce Banner really badly.
Oh, the orange shirt one?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
there. Yeah.
I don't know. He's there. Mine too. It's just I'm waiting. What's up, DJ? I'm waiting for it to drop just a bit. But okay, so here's the thing. Now, GameStop versus Hasbro, Hasbro Pulse. Look, I don't complain about the premium Pulse Premium. I don't. I haven't bought into
it's
it.
Great.
I haven't.
It's great. And
That's
they've
good.
actually given more reasons.
Good.
They've given us more reasons to have it because they've had a lot of retailer exclusives on Pulse now. So a lot of Walmart and Target exclusives, and you want to. Most of the time, you get better packaging. I've gotten some botched packaging from Pulse, but yeah,
I agree with David.
I have never.
GameStop is the second worst.
Yeah,
lame stop.
Yeah,
lame stop.
I've never had a bad package from Hasbro, ever.
Me neither. Truth be told, preach, Bobby. I mean, I haven't had
GameStop. This is GameStop. Look at the damage on this thing. See it?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And okay, and then this is even worse, I think. This came in today. Oh wait, where is it?
Nice.
Oh, there it is. Right there. And then this other corner, it's like it's all pushed in. I don't know if you could really tell, but they're pushed in. They're pushed in.
Oh, it's all pushed in, huh?
It's at India now. I called. Oh, so I called GameStop customer service today, and I said, hey, the dude said you have to return it and all that. I said, no, I'm not returning nothing. I said, you're gonna have to you know what I mean? Because what am I gonna go out of my way and work to return something that you delivered wrong? So then he hung up. So I called back, told him that one.
Wow.
That the dude hung up. So then the guy felt bad, and I'm getting another one. They're shipping one of each, so I'll have two. So now I can return it at the store. You know what I mean? Because I'll have my receipt.
They need to do that. Remember that Copperhead? I think I told you guys the Copperhead that I had that was defective. It had the.
Was that from GameStop?
I called Hasbro after I got it, and I told them what's wrong. They wanted me to send them pictures. I sent them pictures to the girl Amanda's email, and she said, "We got you. I'm doing the order right now," and it came in my email. It looked like you ordered it, but for $0, and it came, and I'm like, oh. And Hasbro gets shit on so much for everything. I have to sing their praises for that because that was some kick-ass customer service.
Yeah, and look, I've had issues. That's why I was laughing earlier because fucking Spec.
So I love Spec. He's crazy.
Hey, Bobby, you were talking about this to us before we even went live. I think you were talking about
GameStop?
this. You were talking about how some are, or you either told us this. I think it was the pre-show chat when you said some are dead zones and
He is
some are.
correct on this.
You guys were both talking about this, either on the phone with me or here. I remember you brought this
I
up.
think I was talking about this too because I have 3 in my location, and it's like this one over there is like for collectors. Go to that one, but this
Right.
one and that one, I guess it's just games. PS5,
Yeah.
PS5. So it's like they have some collectibles, but one over here by this mall over here, old school in the hood, they got all kinds of good stuff there. So
Yes, the hood, the collectors.
Well, that's what we were talking about earlier or yesterday, Travis. The fact, or no, today was the fact that like when we go to Walmart, like there's a Walmart that the collectors are going to go to, and then there were the Walmarts where it's like in the shadier parts of town.
yeah, no one's all the homeboys ain't buying this shit. They'll walk right in there.
Exactly.
So Dave Speck in the chat, he's a king hunter. He would tell me about like the Walmart in Compton. I mean,
you probably find everything there.
Everything. So I used to get the carded like Star Wars. It's not even like that bad of a, honestly, where it's located. It's kind of on the border of El Segundo, and so it's not that bad of a location, and it just feels normal. But because it says Compton, a lot of the collectors that travel and hunt, they're not going there. And we used to just find all the vintage Star Wars stuff that was exclusive and everything. So, sometimes you got to travel those roads.
Yeah, and but there are certain game stores I'll walk in and there's like, I'm like, oh shit, like I didn't even know these existed. And like I'll see figures and like pops.
Right. And it's different.
For the most part, yeah.
But we'll say this when it comes to customer service. Look, we're having the second best. We've had Pulse wasn't second on my list. Target was first, was the international, but Pulse didn't make any of my list for any reason. It's solid, right? Great customer service. The Pulse Premium is great if you can get also an hour early retailer. The exclusives obviously are worth it. Not even the developer or not develop the designers don't like the fact we had QR codes. They want to give us product in hand at Comic-Con, but that's a whole nother, that has really nothing to do with what we're talking about. Yeah. Man, do you remember this Pulse drop? I want to say it's last year. It was like Ahsoka first, Rosario Dawson. It was like Blaster. It was like
I remember that.
Maybe
Blaster.
Cobra Officers. Was it? Oh no, Alley Vipers. It was like this drop that was just like, it was out of nowhere, and I was like, "Is Pulse finally gonna beat everybody?" Like,
I remember when you
after
said that.
They went back to the back of the line. It was like they did this one rare drop where everything came out first. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just like a bunch of stuff, and then I think I even did an unboxing, which I hardly do with all that stuff. But then after that, they went back to being slow. That's the only thing. They just take for way too long.
It's just too much of a roller coaster sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Valkyries 28th.
Customer service kicks ass. That's all I know.
Oh, one more thing. Sorry. August 28th, the Valkyries, if you don't know, got pushed up. Cobra Valkyries. So August 28th on Pulse. So that's good.
Yeah. But once again, that also goes back to what Tony said. Not Tony. What Lenny said. Oh, and Tony said back in April in our interview with him is that the supply chain is still jacked from COVID. So
yes, that's true. That's true.
That's the one thing that I'm like, yeah, I do wish, pretty much. It's and if it's not, I mean, and maybe it's not allowed to ship first, but like I don't. The only issue I have with Pulse is the fact that like when they say it's going to ship in like say October, I'm like, cool, I'm planning on October, and he goes, good news, everybody, it's shipping early. Fuck you, no.
Amazon does that with me too.
It's like, we're gonna ship. I'm like, no. I planned all this out.
Amazon's doing that with my new office chair, the gamer chair. I was like, hey, it's coming. Well, I guess that doesn't, it doesn't make sense for this conversation because it was never like gonna be late, or it was like it's just, hey, we're getting it early. Go ahead. Well, you already paid for it. It's not like it's you already paid for it, so fuck yeah, give it to me.
And when I was like, we're not coming yet, but we're breathing heavily.
Oh, don't you guys hate when? All right, so there's two things, right? You guys are.
Thank you, Tony.
Tony. You guys are too much. All right.
Oh,
Wait. Before anyone get the reference? Anyone get the reference? Archer. That's from Archer. Are you coming? No, but I'm not breathing heavily. God damn it, Archer.
God damn, sorry, I missed that one. But hey, so on Pulse, don't you hate when you get an email and it goes, "We're about to send you something special. We are about to run your credit card," and then a week later, you get a shipping notification. Then a week later, right? It takes like by the time they tell you they're gonna run your credit card, it's another week. Then when they run your credit card, then it's another week before they ship it. They're very slow. You know, if you're patient, like Bobby, KJ, some of my friends that don't care what they can get toys in 10 years, that's cool. But there's very like you get 3 warnings before you even get your toy. I don't need 3 warnings. Just tell me
I'm good with that.
And that's from Hasbro Pulse. I can't remember that happening to me, but
they do it every single toy.
I believe it.
But here's the thing. I actually like that because I'm like, all right, are they running it when? Okay. Oh no, it's like you're shipping soon. Cool. And then I can check to see like, do I need this, or can I cancel and get it later? So like for me, yeah, like that is perfect. Yeah, I forgot to like exactly. Like I've like, oh yeah, cancel this.
Make a list, a spreadsheet, whatever.
I know. I had one.
I had something for GameStop and I forgot. Maybe that's a good thing. Do you guys remember the whole Dusty Zarana classified fiasco with GameStop? How they actually got it first and then they never shipped it. So like they shipped it to like 10 people and then they canceled everything or whatever. Like they stopped. Yeah, and then now they don't. Do they even carry Joe anymore? Because if they do,
I never see Joe.
I never see Joe again.
The one I do. I mean, you can get shipwrecked right now on the pegs.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Real quick, I'll go back to DJs. I got but I got a thanks spec.
Not the spec.
That's some spreadsheets for your ass.
Are we still Toys R Us kids? Fuck yes, 100%.
I wish.
But sadly, Bobby, talk about the current day Toys R Us. What happened to that? We were excited for 5 minutes.
We were. So and what's funny is you said this, you sent this to me today. You're like, should we talk about the Macy's Toys R Us being a bust? I was like, oh shit, I actually forgot about that. And we forget about Macy's. We forget about Toys R Us because in our head, it's Toys R Us is a store. And yeah, in the US is a joke, that thing it's not Toys R Us, it's like a little like toy section. Right? Like Canada still has Jeffrey the Giraffe and fucking brick and mortar Toys R Us, and they are stacked. They are stacked upon stacked upon stacked. Like goddamn Canada. But here it's true, Rachel. But here, like God, when was the last one for Macy's? I think we went back like March. I'm like, oh, let's just go up to like Toys R Us because we used to live right by it. Let's go up to Macy's. I dragged Ashley up to the Toys R Us. I'm like, come on, let's go.
She dragged you to Macy's. You dragged her to the Toys R Us section in Macy's.
It evened itself out. But because it being Macy's, that retail price is so much higher.
That too. That's a major issue. I think Macy's Toys R Us only got popular because they actually got one thing. Do you remember what it was? Early, or at least like ahead of the game, and everybody was rushing there.
What?
It was
Macy's got something early. I don't remember, but Travis has got it.
Right.
Oh, really?
Really?
They got. Wow. I couldn't get this there. There was a mad rush aspect. We were rushing everywhere to get this stupid, crazy, wrongly painted.
Oh, I would have repainted that. So
but yeah, I'm getting. There's another one coming out. I'm gonna just do and then. But yeah, this was the only thing they got early on time that people. There was actually
That
scalpers
looks
and
so
grown
dope.
dudes in the toy
Still.
section
But I like
at
that.
Macy's.
Did that one come with a figure?
Nope.
Oh,
If it
fits
did, I
6
threw it
inch
out.
fits. Fits 6 inch figs in it though.
It does. The Mezco
Okay.
Batman goes.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The one you got to put some freaking shine on, some wheel shine.
Yeah, to buff it out.
But anyway, yeah, this was like Macy's got famous for 10 minutes. And then otherwise, no one talks about it anymore. No one goes there for toys. Do you guys go to Macy's?
No, last time I went to Macy's, I got my bedspread, my duvet, whatever.
When I go to Macy's, I'm going for clothes.
For Ashley. Ashley's going.
Well, no, actually, she hates shopping. I like Macy's because they have like good clothes for me. Like,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, and then I'll get like shoes there. Also, my mom has like a Macy's card, so she's like, "Here, go get yourself some nice shit." I'm like, "Ooh,
Yeah, nobody goes to Macy's for toys.
getting some kicks."
I'm looking at
No,
my list
dude,
to make sure I know.
Jay has got it correct.
As you were saying it, yeah, nope, nobody goes to make like. It was an odd pairing. It was just.
I don't go to Ross. I don't go to Ross or Marshalls for toys, and sometimes they have some stuff.
No, I don't go either. I go for like dope ass shirts and sometimes
t-shirts and some stuff, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, just look. I mean, look. No shame. Costco is a great place to get clothes. Also, Costco has some great Legos.
Yeah,
I got some great Legos.
I got some Oakleys, some nicely priced Oakleys at freaking Costco. I was like, what?
I love Costco. Yeah. What was that? You need a 5-gallon jar of mayonnaise? Come on down. While you're here, here's an 80-inch TV and windshield wiper blades and a 100-pack of hot dogs that you won't even eat half of them. But hot dogs.
Big ass chocolate cake.
Costco rules.
We actually Chav, this is funny. You were there. For our wedding, all of our liquor came from Costco.
Yeah, all the liquor. Oh my god! Every time we go have a cookout or get together, me and my buddy go to Costco.
Not wrong with that.
Nope.
It was,
except
they ran out quickly because it was open bar. That whiskey went.
So quick little story. Here's a quick little story because fuck y'all. So I go after the wedding. I mean, after the ceremony, do the pictures. Takes about 45 minutes, all the pictures, blah, blah, blah. Cool. And I had to do pictures after, so it was like ceremony, and then we had to do like the after ceremony, like groom shots. Cool. So I go do my pictures. Then we do like the shot, the group pictures, all that good shit. I go straight to the bar. I go, hey, can I get a Jack and Diet? Oh, sorry, sir. The Jack is all gone. We had a giant bottle of Jack Daniels. Gone. And like, sorry, your groomsmen took it all. I'm like, son of a bitch. One of my groomsmen, he went up there, Eric. And he's like, oh, and the guy was like, he's like, well, here's just finish off the bottle. And he was like, that much Daniels. Like, all right, cool, let's do this.
Your wedding was awesome. Hey, what up, Dreadnought?
Yeah.
How many fuck y'all was Bobby on tonight? Yeah.
Fuck you all.
Yeah.
But no, like here, but that's the thing, like Costco. Yeah, we love Costco. Cool. But okay, so then
Number
finally, last card on the match is Amazon versus the Global.
The world.
The world. Now look, we're also, I think Best Buy isn't bad when it comes to toys. It's actually
is it even existent? Like who?
I had a story. I had called you, Travis, and you didn't answer, and then I called Bobby. You both didn't answer. I think KJ answered when I had a question when I was at Best Buy recently.
Oh,
and I called you back though.
You called me back.
This
fucker called me back a day late. What do you want? What do you want, bitch?
Throw me under the bus.
But here's Here's the weird thing about Best Buy is that I got some of my Jurassic Park stuff from there for cheap.
There's some cool shit there. Mine
But
at least.
Sometimes, yeah.
They're big on NECA and
NECA?
Super 7.
Yeah.
Super 7 there. I'm like, what is this?
What did I ask you about that Masterverse He-Man?
One. Yeah.
That 40th anniversary. I looked at him as the first time I saw him in person. I was like, dude, this is a badass figure, dude. I have to scoop it. And he was only $22.
Yeah.
So I got a
not even collect that shit.
Yeah, there you
go. Oh, dude, he's dope. That's a dope ass.
Yes, he is. But no, like Spec was saying, like Super 7 NECA. It's just
Aaron Payne got his Pimp Daddy Distro at Best Buy. Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's
I was gonna say I got during the height of COVID pandemic as collectors, where when we weren't getting any GI Joes, they weren't even like there was hardly a pipeline for them. Right. It just took forever. We were like a lot of us were just collecting others. We were hunting, but we were just collecting other stuff just to get it. That's just jumping into toy lines like an idiot just because we couldn't, you go toy hunting and you're like, I'm coming home with something, and you get that stimulus money, the pre-inflation, you're like, whatever, $20 meant nothing.
Like mad crazy.
Yeah. Right. So I was like, all right, I'm going to get some of these NECA like Predator figures and Terminator figures. Yeah, I didn't go crazy. I have like a nice little library this big. That's it. I'm very happy.
Damn, every time you say NECA, I still want to get that what's it called? That wolf from American Werewolf in London.
Oh, I know.
It's still there, dude. I'm like, damn, that is so badass.
Real quick, I gotta call somebody out in the chats. Vlad, you are never a horrible human being. You are an angel of a person, and we love you.
Oh,
we love you.
Yeah, we miss you, buddy.
You know that.
I love Amazon. I love Amazon. That's my go-to.
We all use. Oh, just real quick about Best Buy before we move to Amazon, but just saying, I got that Predator Angel, the Angel Armored Lost Angel, whatever Lost Angel Predator thing, and it was on sale. So you're right. So don't sleep on Best Buy, but don't pay too much attention to it. But check it out every now and then.
That's advice, right? That's true.
Yeah. I think don't go hunting there. Don't even bother going in there, but check out the website every now and then. And they do store pickup. So then then when you go pick it up, go look around. I buy video games from there because I still like the steel case boxes. I feel like if I want to sell it, you can't sell a digital game. So I'd rather have the game in hand so I can get $20 for it at least. So I still buy my games at Best Buy.
It's far from my house, but it's close to my ambulance station. That's why I went in there to go check on my mom's laptop. But
Walgreens,
when I saw that Masterverse He-Man, and I was like, oh shit.
Dude, Walgreens is the retailer that shall not be named, but we just named them. They do not even deserve our breath.
They don't even care anymore.
They don't.
I went into mine. You know who's there? Moonstone and Quasar.
Yep. I got a Best Buy for DVDs. I still buy my movies, my Blu-rays. I still like physical copies.
You buy your Blu-rays where?
Best Buy and Target.
Oh.
Yeah, and my vinyl from Target usually, or there's a vinyl
section. The toy section in Compton Walmart's locked behind glass. I've not seen that yet.
No, it's not. Them gangsters ain't buying no toys.
Yeah, we're all gangsters here on this toy kind of mood. Yeah. All right. We talk about Amazon. Let's talk about Amazon. We buy stuff from Amazon every day, even if it's not toys.
Loving Amazon. I love Amazon.
Amazon
every day I buy stuff.
There is always a package. Usually is ordering something. But
Bezos
actually does order stuff from the shop. Actually, real quick, if I may, gentlemen, real quick, just a little promo for us. We do now have stickers available.
Oh, let's get that close up.
Can I get some? How much? I gotta pay for them, fuckers?
Oh, that's dope.
You know what? I'll send y'all free ones because y'all
host. Oh, that is dope. You have that one. Okay, cool. Perfect. Look at that.
Sending my address now.
So here's the thing.
Got stickers.
Those are going right on my laptop, baby.
We've got stickers and hopefully coming soon, we will soon have a merch shop on Redbubble.
Oh, David Warren Hernandez, Amazon Prime was great.
Moving on up.
Eels
we
got
are.
delayed. Oh, I got mine.
Vlad,
All the proceeds go to China, Hong Kong, and Taiwan, so we can get figures early for review.
Or the Great Britain. Shit.
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
You
So
want
we
the
will.
mood
We
wreck.
will.
He spelled it wrong, but it's WRECK.
Mood rate. Mood
We
rate.
reach.
Yeah, I took a shower tonight. I don't think I'm reeking yet. Anyway.
But no, look, it's one of those things that Amazon is just. I've got so many goddamn things in my cart, and like, oh, you know what? I'll put this like to save later, and it's like I'll get it later. It's just
DX. He's doing DX. Let's get rid of soccer.
For me, I was thinking of Trebek and Sean Connery from SNL. That's what what was in my head.
Trebek.
Truck it. Look,
mood wreck, you're a piece of shit.
I'll take therapist. That's therapist, Sean Connery.
You need to fuck you over, Bobby.
Yeah, fuck yeah. No, it's fuck you all.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
So my eels got delayed, and then thankfully my new roommate, my friend Lance, he ordered eels and got them in on time. So he bought 4, gave me 1, and then now mine blindly came in after saying delayed. It just came up. It just came in. I got charged everything. Got my 2, and he got his back. So it worked out.
Was it Amazon?
No, that's exclusive.
Oh.
Yep. But overall, I don't have really anything. I mean, Amazon sometimes has delays and can't, whatever. But overall, they're pretty great.
Overall, they're great,
They're
man. Overall, they're
definitely
great.
high on my list.
Yep.
Look,
So
Amazon
Hasbro Pulse kicked ass on that one.
Like, I won't lie, Amazon is a necessary evil. It's
For everything, not just
everything. They've got everything.
They actually put their toys in boxes now instead of bags, right? If you guys haven't gotten a bag from Amazon in a while,
I've never gotten a bag from
They used to. Oh, for the longest time, they put stuff in bags, especially if you just order one. You know what I mean?
My eels came sweet. They each had their own box within a box.
That's right. So I think because of all the returns, Hasbro is now giving them the cardboard. If you notice, as the Hasbro warehouse box, you're getting the warehouse packaging now, which is fantastic.
That was awesome. I'm like, wow, I'm keeping these until if I have to send something out, like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, same thing with Walmart, Dave. You pretty much, if you want to go full Karen, you'll get some free shit. We've all done it. Don't lie. We've all done it. Don't lie, Mr. Peg Switcher. Hi. Where's Aaron Toy Therapy when you need it? This is the session.
He is here.
This is it. I know he is. But yeah.
You Peg Switcher. Oh shit.
Oh, so what about this, Bobby? I guess the thing is, people hate the exclusivity of Amazon toys, but if you're on it, you'll get it. I mean, if you wait 3 days after they drop,
that's your ass. That's on you.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, how the toy industry is now. You can't walk into a store and grab it. If there's a Hasbro Pulse fan stream, they're gonna tell you when they go on pre-order. You better be there. You don't have to be there that second anymore. Remember, like the Target, the bots and all that. You don't have to deal with bots, but you can't. All right, I get it. You're at work. You're not allowed to use your phone. Go to the bathroom. Say, I need some fresh air. Go like on your lunch break. I would say at least that night, you probably don't have it. I don't know. Did the eels? How long did it take for the eels to sell out? That would probably answer a lot of problems. How long did it take Amazon? Was it that quick? Was it a whole day? Was it an hour? If it's an hour, then yes, we have an issue. But I think if it's like a few hours, you got to be on your shit. If you're
a few hours, because I remember on Hasbro sold out quickly, But on
They have
Amazon,
limited quantities.
yeah,
Yeah, God, sorry.
exactly. So, but on Amazon, I was able to get them pretty easily. So
35 minutes to an hour, but then we got 2 hours. Eel sold out in 10 minutes, but that's Pulse. They did not sell on Amazon in 10 minutes, I don't think. Maybe. Did they? You guys tell me. Either way, I didn't think it was that bad. It wasn't like the old Viper Island days. Viper Island.
I just get mine and forget about it.
Cobra
Fuck.
Island. Cobra Island. We just said Viper Island on the air. I should smack myself.
you should.
Yeah. Ow, that hurt. Moody, you're tough.
Yeah, because Cage is right. Folks were surprised, like, oh, these didn't sell immediately. I'm like,
Okay.
and it's true. Like, I think it's one of those instances where I think expectation was instantly, but then again, we had some time to get him.
He got up at 3 a.m.
Jesus,
hey, make that shit happen.
Because he's in Australia. Yeah, man,
Oh,
that's
there we
dedication. If you're a toy collector,
He's
you
in
gotta dedicate
Australia.
yourself.
Go away, fuck you.
I'm sorry, but when did you try to get it? I mean, I don't know. When did you try to get it?
so I went for the Eels and Big Ben like within like 10 minutes.
According to the Joe Facebook groups, it was under 30 seconds. It was not 30 seconds. Yeah, they go in and out. I'm not saying it's a great thing, but exclusives, especially a army builder, right? Horrible thing to have an army builder as an exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's retarded.
Did you guys really try? That's all I want to know. If you tried and you didn't get it, then I apologize. I am fucking sorry.
I mean, I tried and succeeded, so
Damn.
I don't know. Look.
One of those Joes on the porcelain.
One of those Joes on that porcelain guy. You praying to that porcelain
But
guy.
that's what even funny. Like you're like in the bathroom. God damn it! Breathe. Let it go. Who does number 2 work for?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, final question of the night. Where are we?
We didn't talk about. I'm sorry, Bobby, but versus the world.
Oh yeah.
We didn't talk about a few things, and this is my fault. This was when I was supposed to step in and say it. We didn't talk about BBTS, Entertainment Earth, CMD store. We talked a lot about Macy's and Best Buy, which is baffling.
We really did.
Let's go for it.
But what is going on with BBTS? I'm gonna ask you guys in the chat too. What is going on with BBTS and Entertainment Earth? Now we saw Dorkside go away. Old Republic Collectibles was kind of the 4th tier there. There's like TF Source. There's some of these other stores that are a little higher than your mom and pop. But what is going on with BBTS and Entertainment Earth? Because I feel like they are taking fucking forever with everything. I mean,
really?
They were like the savior during the pandemic. We love these stores, right? But right now, I just feel like they're worthless. Almost.
Whoa, that's some strong words.
I don't know. It's just like they're just forever pre-orders, dude. Like forever. I mean, you got talk to me.
So here's the thing that I was curious with Big Bad Toys. The fact that I'm getting a lot of like sales of the day. I feel like they have a lot more inventory that they probably like were hoping to get. Maybe to expunge.
This is BBTS, Big Bad
BBTS,
Toys.
yeah, BBTS. Like every like back 2 weeks ago, like every day I was getting a different like, ooh, check out. I'm like, oh, okay. Stuff I don't give a shit on. But
Rock and Roll did come out first, so kudos.
Yes.
They got one thing early.
For me, it's all Amazon and BBTS.
And see, I never shop from BBTS only because I either had Amazon or Hasbro. That's
me
it.
too, David. God,
I cry every night before bed because my toys don't arrive on time. Look at this. This is like look at the BBTS all lines up too. Look at that. It lines up with the wallpaper we have. Oh no, we got
goddamn right. Oh my god.
I will cry forever. BBTS hurt my feelings.
But
I mean, I think they're both reliable. They're good, but they just take forever right now.
And they
Really? Not for me, bro.
I for me, it was the few times I've gotten was usually Christmas gifts from my mom. It was like they saved me with Mandalorian,
So
both
cute.
Mandalorian and then Archangel. Like I was able, they had one in stock. My mom was able to find one. It's 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 one of the things where like for me, I never gone to be Big Bad Toy. Oh no, wait, no. Correction. My officiant gift was a Mezco. But that got delayed from Mezco, not from them. I didn't. They were, and here's the thing.
That might be it. Most of my orders are Mezco.
That's
That's a Mezco.
That's why
There
they're
you
taking
go.
forever because they take
This is
years
for-
and shit.
Yeah.
But I do have all GI Joe classified on both places, and I can't remember the last time I let them ship anything except rock and roll. I canceled almost everything the last like year from both of those stores.
Wow.
It's
But
just they're always last. They I don't know.
yeah. But I will say this: BTS's customer service, fantastic.
It's solid.
Nice. That's good to know.
They're very responsive. They're very courteous.
I
very
use them
kind,
all the time.
and that does go a long way for me. So
Can I ask you
BBTS.
something, Bobby? Bobby, I want to ask you something because you brought up 2 points that has to do with that. So Mezco, my Mezco Destro, the suitcase handle, the briefcase handle broke, snapped, which is both to me. It's like a tooling. It could be my problem, could be a Mezco problem, but I got it from BBTS. BBTS was like, well, you bought this before 30 days, so please contact Mezco. Mezco told me to F myself and contact BBTS.
Wow.
So is it just my fault because it broke, or it was very weak? You know what I mean? The handle. And I've never really had problems with Mezco, to be honest. Shout out to Fabio, but I never really had any QC issues. It was not broken out of the package. Is one of those things that I touched it and it broke. You know what I mean? I'm not
That for me, that's a Mezco issue, not a BBTS.
And Mezco was like,
Yeah.
you bought it from BBTS. So deal with BBTS, and BBTS was like, well, you bought it more than 30 days ago. So then I was like, all right, I guess I just have a broken handle. They both told me to go fuck myself. So, and Payne is right. Stop playing with Hey, when no one's here to play with it, what are you going to do?
Oh, it's the Mezco briefcase. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's something like, and I get BBTS and you bought it more than 30 days, but that is then again, I'd be like, that's not my fault that Mezco takes for fucking ever to get their stuff out.
I do love the pile of loot. It is pretty great. If you want to just pay $4 and get it is amazing. I'll give you that. And Entertainment Earth has a lot of free shipping promo codes. I don't know. It's more about I think they both customer service, the free shipping, the sales is great. They're just yeah. I wish they were faster. Maybe they can't. It costs a lot of money to be fast. To get those.
I got 3 things on order. I got 3 things on pre-order from BBTS right now. I got Chun-Li, Tunnel Rat, and Grunt. So, they said that Chun-Li was coming out like now, I guess, but mine still says September. Tunnel Rat says November, and so does Grunt.
Yeah, and instead we have to go hunt for it at Target. You could wait, but who knows when that's going to happen? You know what I mean?
At least I'm locked in here.
Yeah, you're locked in, but
I'll still go look.
Things.
But for me, getting stuff from BBTS, it's like when it gets here, it gets here. And
true. That's true.
It's a happy surprise. Like, ooh.
If you want them early, roll the dice with Robot Kingdom or what's the other one? CMD Store.
Yeah. Or if I, if I want to
Oh. Yeah.
It is nice though when I know something's coming, so I can try and hide it. But sometimes there is no hiding. She sees all.
Yeah, you can't hide shit.
I'll be like, ding, what's this package? Mm-hmm.
You bought another one? God damn you.
Oh, here's a question. Does Entertainment Earth still put out the print catalog? Because it reminds him of JCPenney and Sears.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah. Good.
I love a good print magazine.
Should have Tunnel Rat and Grunt in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Yep.
All right, Aaron, thank you. From BBTS or
Yeah.
from where you're getting them?
Yeah, good question.
So Command Store, CMD Store, Tony, talk to us about that, and I'll give my
CMD, I had nothing but good stuff to say about CMD Store. When I got stuff from them, I saw that it was like $3 extra for a figure, and then what did we say, Travis? Was the shipping? Maybe was it? I want to say 20 bucks.
20
Yeah,
bucks, but then
I did
like
it, and that shit came so fast. It came so fast. I was like, "Ooh, okay,
3 days.
CMD Store. I'm gonna lock you into my computer and just save you for when I need you." And then some we were saying some other people got ordered from them, and it was like in 2 weeks they're coming out. So it's like, what did they? Yeah, hit or miss, JT. It's crazy. So I guess you just gotta roll the dice on them. I mean,
all right. So now, ever since then, you've got tumbleweeds. It seems like they had some kind of inside. Maybe they lost a source or something, because they were in the beginning when we jumped on that, we were getting stuff at a reasonable time, and then every time else I ordered from them, excitement, right? Let's get the Joes. A couple weeks later, they were shipping from Pulse. I mean, by the time you get it from Pulse, it still takes a week and a half. So almost a month. So that's not too bad. But it was like before, you were getting them like at least 2 months early. Now I think they're way behind. There's something going on with CMD Store. We're not getting now people are going to Taiwan and UK because the CMD Store is not fulfilling our anxiety.
Gun Bunny's in Texas, like Bobby, and he's getting his stuff from Robot Kingdom, but he's paying a little bit more. So
look, he says Payne says probably due to Europe going direct from Hasbro on CMD Store. So
yeah, shit.
I wouldn't say that the special. He says the special place. I wouldn't say that the special place anymore. It's not really like they're not going to be overwhelmed like some of the Instagram people that are doing the work I was telling you about. Those you should keep a secret, because if those go out, they're going to quit because they're going to get haunted in too many DMs. I've already seen videos, like I said earlier, if you missed it, they're like, hey, sorry, I can't ship everything else right now. I'm getting hit up too much. So tell everyone about CMD Store, but don't tell them about your
keep it on the down low and shit. If you get something,
keep it on the down low. All right, Bobby. I think I'm good on that section.
Well, one last one, because I'm glaring at it right there. Mattel Creations. So look, Mattel, like I do like the Jurassic Park stuff. Their Kickstarter failed, sadly. And then Motu Origins, they will be going to Mattel Creations only, except for the Filmation ones. But look, I have to give them credit. So give credit where credit is due. I ordered that Spielberg figure from Mattel Creations at Comic-Con, which is what, July 20? Was it the 24th?
Yeah.
Travis Moody.
Yes.
When was Comic-Con?
I'm looking at my list.
Yeah, you went.
I'm looking at my list here from Mattel Creations.
I think it was July 23rd.
It was the third weekend of the month. It always is. So I believe it's the 23rd.
I'm starting to be like Ryan.
So, yeah, same. I'm not paying extra for figures. They're already expensive enough. No. Now, within like 3 weeks, I get. Spielberg. Senior Spielberg. So look, and it was great. And I've got Motherboard coming in hopefully this week, thanks to Steven. And Steve got me one. I can't wait to get it in. But look, Mattel Creations, I've never had an issue with them shipping. And also when they ship, like this thing was like triple boxed. Like it was insane. I was like, what? Jesus. Like this is like boxed on box. And it was perfect. Wonderful. So I've got nothing but good things to say about Mattel Creations. It's just I feel bad for Mattel in general, just because a lot of stuff I do like is peg warming, just because of the pricing. Right.
It's not just because of the pricing. As you guys know, I have a direct angle in with Mattel, and whatever, I'm going to air it out because it hasn't done anything for me. So I've told them countless
So
times.
what? Yeah.
You guys have Barbie, you have Hot Wheels. You guys are so old school. You're stuck in the old classic mind. What is Mattel Creations? Do you guys even know? Now, we're all hardcore toy people, so we all know what it is. But a lot of people, when they think about toy retail, when we mention BBTS, we mention Entertainment Earth, we used to mention Dorkside. We also would mention GameStop, Amazon, and Hasbro Pulse.
Yep.
But in that category, we never mention Mattel Creations. Mattel Creations doesn't have a direct line to their fans. They do videos where it's like they rely on celebrity, right? So WWE, oh, we have these wrestlers on, and they do an occasional video, but there's no consistency. The videos they do are good, polished. Everything a Mattel does is at an elite level when it comes to product production, right? I know they got tons of, like, they got that Barbie money, that Hot Wheels money.
Yep.
But where is the underground direct relation? Hasbro Pulse does the fan streams.
Yep.
Now, granted, they started doing this during the pandemic because they couldn't do HasCon anymore, right? HasbroCon, HasCon. They decided to do this, but they've kept it up and they have that momentum. It doesn't mean that Hasbro's beating Mattel. How do you beat Hot Wheels and Barbie? What am I missing here?
I don't know.
I'm laughing at Spec. I'm laughing at Spec.
I don't do Mattel.
Okay. All right. I'm annoyed. Fuck Spec. No, I'm just kidding. But look, here's the thing. Mattel Creations, there's a reason we're waiting last to talk about them, because what are they doing with this? Maybe they're just sell so many Barbie and Hot Wheels that they don't care. They don't care as much. That, like, obviously the WWE team cares a lot because they were the #1 action figure seller last year, period. More than Star Wars, Marvel. They sold more wrestling toys, which is crazy. When we talk about wrestling toys, you guys fucking leave. You don't even watch your shit. Like, it's not that popular in the toy community unless you're the elite wrestling toy collector going.
Yeah.
So it's crazy to think that. But they don't have a direct connection to the fans with Mattel. Where are the monthly streams on Jurassic World?
So
we're direct on Masters of the Universe. They don't have that connection.
So real quick, let me answer this real quick. Is Motu Origin moving to Mattel Creation? So okay,
yes.
So the short answer, yes. However, it's going to be split into two now. The Motu Origins that we've been seeing will be moving to Mattel Creations. They're doing a new line of Filmation style He-Man, which will be sold at retail. Now, I think that will connect a lot with people our age, because it's going to look like what we got when we were kids. How deep into the line they go, I don't know. Now, to Spec's point, they don't have to sell the project. Yeah, 2 failed crowdfunders, the WWE ring and the Jurassic Park set. Here's the thing. I never once saw anything about that Jurassic Park gate, except the only reason I knew about it was because there's a TikTok channel that we follow each other, the Unreasonable Adult Film Fig podcast. They're actually really funny. They brought it up. They're like, "Oh, does anyone even know that this is going?" I'm like, I had no idea. I got Spielberg. I had no idea that they were doing the gates. Failed. The ring failed. And KJ's right here. You know, the adult collector is a sliver of the fraction of the toy market. That is true. That's why, you know, Fortnite, all the shit's always gone. You know, a lot of the
kiddos.
Yeah. But and Spec makes a good point too. Like, if you're not going to be going to what you want to sell to, then don't do it. Like, Hasbro knows what they're doing. Like, and look, say what you feel about Marvel Legends, you know, HasLabs in the past, but when they did like Galactus and the Sentinel, those same things sold. Why? Because they know who they're selling it to. Us. 10-year-old kids aren't buying HasLabs. We are. So Mattel needs to figure out what they want to do with it.
Right. Okay. So we're having a lot of counter arguments and all this. So let's address them before we go. It's getting crazy here in the chat. So okay. Yep. The Eternia passed. Yep, that was great.
You did, and then passed.
Sure. I'll let you actually, Bobby. God, you're the He-Man Motu person. Comment on this.
Yeah, Eternia got funded. It was a reasonably priced set, $500 for that huge ass thing that we showed at Comic-Con.
Value is value for the money. Bang for the buck.
Value for the money. Only reason I didn't back it was because I already have mine, so didn't need it, but it was still beautiful. All
right, next one. Go ahead. You do that first.
Well, yeah. PowerCon. Now look, Shark Eyes, great point. Barbie is a monumental hit right now, and it should be because it's a fantastic movie. But Randall Park said it best that Mattel is going to focus on the wrong thing. They're going to focus, this toy movie made $1 billion. Let's make more toy movies. Instead of going, oh no, this wonderful movie made by a brilliant female director made a ton of movie. So that's where they're going to be. They're going to be going back off.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here.
All right. Okay. Well, I got this one. Yep. Just shout out to JP, my dude John. He is the best. So, but that's all wrestling toys. So we talk about wrestling. You guys believe. So, all right, here we go. I think you already. They don't know how to sell it. We already did that one. Yeah, they are old school. Okay, cool, and they are killing it. I said that in my argument. I said Mattel is killing it. They don't need to connect to fans, but why not? You have the money to make Mattel Creations what a Hasbro Pulse is. You have the money. They're very conservative, right? With their money, it's old money.
They sell their shit at retail like no.
But as adult collectors, which is look, that's what we're talking about. We can talk about kids' toys and all this, but I'm saying in the height of what we're talking about, it would be nice. Maybe the biggest boss of Mattel is like, it would be, but I don't have to. And I'll shake his hand and go, okay, cool, congrats. But why not? Why not do it? Tell me.
Travis, you just answered your own question. He doesn't have to. Mattel is saying, I don't have to do this because my shit sells at retail. My Barbie sells. My Hot Wheels sell. Boom. But and that's in. They make.
I get it, but I can still want Mattel Creations to be Hasbro Pulse.
I get that, buddy. I get that.
I know.
Mattel. Here's the thing. If Hasbro had not done their fan first or their fan fest, I would not be as big into Hasbro as I am right now because
100%.
Because Dwight, Ryan, and Dan, fantastic. Tony, Lenny, and Emily, fantastic. Like Star Wars, I like Star Wars. I'm sorry, Patrick, but no, okay, very robotic. But look, Hasbro is true, and right, the standalone entity, right. But Mattel it's like they could be doing better. Like they're doing.
By the way, the marketing people, Bobby, I'm talking to you here. The marketing people here at Mattel think what Hasbro Pulse is doing. Most of them, the ones I talk to, think it's great. They think it's great. It's a great idea. So it's above their pay grade. The people who are in marketing, they're in marketing. Right, which would be the direct line to us, but their bosses don't want to hear it. Well, as far as I know, maybe that'll change. I'm pushing for it. I have a foot in the door, and not a very small foot in the door. But if I can let my voice be known, Mattel Creations, you have an opportunity here that you could take. Why not? But maybe it's too much for production or what. You know what I mean?
They don't give a fuck.
They don't have the same setup, but why they can make a setup similar and add their own flavor to it.
Here's the thing, and here's where I've talked to multiple marketing people, both like when I was doing marketing and other jobs. Marketing are always like, hey, we need to get XYZ out there. We need to get out there. We need to show our brand. And some people are like, oh, our brand is already out there. And it's this very, like you said, conservative way of thinking. Like, oh, we're already out there, we're already making money. We don't need to go any further. Why spend money? They already know that we have the shit. No, like, and sadly, Ryan's right here. The marketing department is not the financial end of the business.
I know all this, but we have the right to
I know.
still want
We can.
something.
No, we can want better.
That's what we're here for. If we know this. This is all stuff I know, but I'm just saying if I know it and then we have nothing to talk about. It's like, okay, well, but they still they can still change their mind. They can still be open to it. Things change. You know, Mattel Creations is not something they always have.
No.
So it's something that can branch out into something more like Pulse. It still can happen.
So remember, Mattel Creations used to be Matty Collectors.
Yes.
And the Matty Collectors went under and went to Mattel Creations. Now, here's the problem: is that when it comes to like the financial end of things, sometimes you do have a smart person in charge, but for the most part, spec, goddammit, get out of my mind. Beam counters always fuck up everything and focus on the wrong shit. Exactly. Because when you are like, their whole purpose is to save a dime. That's why when we get drinks from like, when you get a drink from like McDonald's or fast food, like the styrofoam cups feel thinner because in their mind, like, oh, if we trim off quality, we can save on the back end. Our stockholders are happy. This person's happy. Instead of going, you know what? If we spend just a little bit of money, it's a whole thing. Spend money to make money. If you spend a little bit of money to make a little setup and go live once a month, once every few days or a few weeks, people will get interested. People will get excited about this shit. But Mattel is.
I mentioned toy anxiety earlier, and look who fucking is here, and someone is on my fucking side. Mattel's Comic-Con presence is great. It's amazing. And they present well, obviously, because I'm there, I'm a presenter. But Mattel Creations feels very inaccessible. It is not. Like, no one knows what this is. We do. Us 38, 39 people here. No one else knows what the fuck it is. And in the future, things are digital. People are not going to the stores. There's peg warmers. All right, SDCC Comic-Con exclusives. Compare the Pulse. They did a ticket that you had to get, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they sold you got to think Chuckles and Deadpool and all them. That sold well. The ones that Mattel did not. I was able to go on the last day of Comic-Con and get Muhammad Ali at the booth. They had a lottery for that shit. And I was able to go up to it. Forget that Masterverse thing. It's gorgeous, but no one cares about that show, right? We do. I'm saying in general, we do. Yeah. But in general, it's a failure. You know what I mean? They got one more season, it's gone, and that exclusive did nothing. It's going to be on clearance at the Mattel store. You're telling me you don't need a Mattel Creations to branch out? Do you think those are good things? Good. You sell Barbie and Hot Wheels. What about the rest of your shit? Don't you want it to be successful?
They don't care. Wrestling. But
wrestling's great. WWE's killing it. I'm talking about some of these exclusives and these HasLabs. Right. They can fix that up with a direct connection to fans with fan streams and call them something else. Get your own IP.
Well, and that's where I agree with you, Trav. I agree with you. Like last year at Comic-Con, I spent a lot of time at the Mattel booth because Lance was working there, so I'd go, shoot the show with him and, rest for a bit. But Mode 2 setup was beautiful. The wrestling was beautiful. The Jurassic Park was beautiful. Like, they had a lot of, like, the Mattel, like, area rivaled Hasbro, if not even more than. But it's because, once again, and Spec said it best, and so did Ryan, the financial end is fucking them because they don't care, because it's always either Barbie or Hot Wheels, and those sell like hotcakes, and they don't give a shit about anything else.
Right. Exactly. So, Bobby, you've read my fucking mind, because at Comic-Con, Mattel was a ghost town compared to Hasbro. You couldn't walk around Hasbro, those booths, especially G.I. Joe and Marvel and Star Wars, you couldn't walk around those booths. Transformers was popular as well. You couldn't walk around those booths without bumping into a million people. And it was a smaller setup, sure. Mattel was very quiet. WWE is like, again, it's always in the top 3 action figure sellers of the year. That's why I could talk shit, because I know the fact about that. WWE is great. They're killing it. But the rest of Motu, ghost town. There was barely anybody there through the 4 days there. And of course, I don't know, Barbie and Hot Wheels, that's always going to be a killer thing. And it's carrying them. But why not? You have all these other brands, these other IPs, do more direct consuming with them and see what they want. They're just coming up with exclusives without knowing what the fans want sometimes, or HasLabs. And don't get me wrong, some of it's stuff I wanted, but but if there's no fan stream where there's chat, most of the chat is there's toxic chats, there's terrible comments, but there's a lot of great ideas and comments, and you can filter out the bad and the good and keep some of the good and be like, this is where it's trending, instead of let's just come up with stuff.
So here's the thing, and here's where also, and you made a really great point there. When you look at what Lenny was saying, Lenny does pay attention to the comments and to the fan streams and to Instagram. Like we know, like they're watching Tony right now. Like, what is he doing? What's he doing? Tony, what are you doing? Right? Like Lenny and Emily are paying attention. Right? They're paying attention.
And hold on, before I get fired, you know who does this better than anybody at Hasbro? It's Steve Ozer from WWE. So he is in the ringside, and I'm kidding about being fired, but he's in the message boards. He did an interview with us during the Nitro stage. He did like 20 interviews that week.
Right.
So shout out to fucking Steve Ozer, because he is the one person I know that's a visual connection from Mattel to us. But I don't see that with Jurassic World.
No, they don't.
He-Man, Masters of the Universe. Even, why not do it? Do it all your brands. You don't need it for Hot Wheels and Barbie, but you could. It would be cool.
You could.
Maybe you'll get some guys to buy some Ken shit because the movie was awesome. I don't know anything about it. There's no fan streams for me to watch. I just know about the movies.
And that's it. Because look, like I dig what Mattel did with both Origins and Masterverse. I love the Masterverse line. It's sometimes it's a little pricey for me, but here's the other thing when it comes to the distribution. Like, I've got a huge package coming from Steve, because Steve was able to get like find all the shit for me I couldn't find here in Houston. So now I do have to go to Mattel, onto Mattel Creations. G.I. Joe, like, they revamped all their shit. It looks awesome. Like, I dig it, but then, it's like, what else is coming out? I don't know what's coming out because no fan streams. No, there's no hype. Like, Emily and Lenny get you hyped for new G.I. Joe shit. Dan, Ryan, and White get you hyped for new Marvel shit, right? Only reason I knew what's coming out from Mattel is because you and Steve showed me pictures. I'm like, oh, yeah, and yes, Spec, you found me shit too. Thank you. Yes, you found me some stuff, and I appreciate that. Right. So like, I found you shit too. God damn it, you did. I appreciate it. But if you and Steve hadn't sent me those pictures from Comic-Con, I wouldn't fucking know what's coming out. I wouldn't, because there was no fan channel. I was like, oh, here you go. Like, oh, cool. Thanks. What the?
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, at the end of the day, right? Mattel Creations is a sort of a new entity, and some of the marketing folks did say they're trying to figure out what they're doing with it because it's not consistent. A lot of people don't know what it is. But when they do make videos, they do great, and they do great hits, and they do get big time, big celebrity people on that. And then maybe that's it. They're just inconsistent because they're waiting to get those big names to go with those brands instead of like, hey, this is Patrick and Lee Chang from Star Wars. We're going to talk to you about the new figures with Matt and Will. They're not waiting for the actor from, they're not waiting for Ray Park or like Ewan McGregor to show up, where Mattel is. Mattel is waiting for blah, 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 most of the time, not all the time, but like they're waiting for these people from the WWE. They're waiting for this actor, this person, this influencer, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, oh, influencer would be cool, but like they're waiting for big time celebrities to, instead of just giving us shit every week like Hasbro is, or every few weeks,
So, but here's the thing. before the fan streams, before like they went, like unless you were into Joe, like I had no idea who Lenny was. I had no idea who Emily was. I had no idea who Ryan or Dwight.
Lenny was a Transformers. I didn't know any of that stuff.
I know
We didn't know.
I knew none of these people, and
No.
now
I still don't know him.
well, that's your fault. But
You're too busy
I don't give a
painting in the room.
but these are designers and the marketing team that I'm like, oh, I've met them. They're full of shit. I'll talk to them, every now and then. They don't need influencers. Like Mattel,
They are influencers now. Like
No,
Emily
no.
is a bit. Emily, Tony, and Lenny, and Steve is an influencer. He's
And
a
Steve,
marketing
yes.
from WWE. So, but like again, I think there just needs to be another step with that. But I mean, overall, they're Mattel and Hasbro are they're
Wow.
two big dogs for a reason. And we got this fool. I think on that note, I don't know. Oh, where does the future? What about
Where's
the
the future
future?
go?
The future of toy retail is making fun of Tony with his stupid goggles. But no, really, like, where do we go from here? Because now we have impatient Joe fans like me who are buying stuff overseas. We have Macy's was a Toys R Us thing we thought was going to save toy retail. That didn't work. Like, where are we going, people? People in the chat. I don't want to talk about Mattel anymore. Stop. Where are we going with? Hey, I fucking love Mattel. Without Mattel, I'm not living in this man cave. You know what I mean? So thank you. But look, I'm just trying to help. I'm constructive criticism, right? So anyway, but let's talk about the future of toy retail. Where do we go from here? Is anything going to change? Going to get worse? What's up?
Man.
So,
DJ McFly said it. The future is pre-order.
It's been pre-order though.
And that's the future. And it's gonna be pre-order. I don't see G.I. Joe figs flooding the shelves. Do you? Hell no.
Oh, they are now. They're just sitting there.
Really?
There's only two
peg warmers.
You see peg warmers. Yeah, we don't see like here
Not
it is. This is it.
Figures. You got
This is
Tiger Force, nasty ass Dusty there. You got maybe Shipwreck there.
There you go. I like this
Ryan, I love you, but without bitching, we don't have an episode tonight. And I thought it was great. So I'm glad we were bitching tonight. Let it out. It's okay.
I'm just doing my 40-year-old virgin thing, like I said, dude.
So
at the end of the day, I'm a very happy collector. I'm just having fun bitching because it's fun tonight. We don't do it on this show. We're very happy week to week. I think so. We're a very positive show.
With the future of toys, it is interesting, mainly because it's gonna come down to how still coming out of this pandemic, still coming out of like the supply chain issues. I think what we are looking at is like, yeah, the toy story is gone. Like Toys R Us gone. KB done. Walmart and Target will always have a toy section because you've got kids. You've got kids who are also wanting toys. Kids, and it's always been this way. Like, once you get to like 10, 11, 12, you kind of start phasing out of toys and you go to like, other shit.
Kids don't collect toys except young kids that the parents buy toys. That's
right.
It.
Kids play with toys.
Toys is for adults. It's adult collecting now. That's
Legos. They get Legos and they get video games and their electronics.
Yeah, that's it. Unless you are like you're a 40 to young 60-year-old dad and you still collect toys and you want pass it on to your kids. You're a rarity. You know what I'm saying? Like most, unless your kid is 3 years old or 5 years old, once they hit 10, they're not in the toy section.
No,
never.
No.
Or even 8. Yeah, look, they're not paid. They don't have $30 to pay for one toy.
No, every time I go,
we didn't even have $3 when we were kids.
Every time I go and there's kids in the toy aisle, they're buying something for somebody's birthday. Somebody else.
Yeah.
Because and that, I think that is the issue where I think the Hasbro's, Mattel's gonna have to start looking at price points because do we want kids to get into this? If so, we have to start lowering these prices. If not, yes, 25, $30.
Respect right there. They only go because he does.
Exactly. Dad, another Target? Shut your mouth. Do you want
I said
dinner?
that. Exactly. I take my daughter goes with me. Where you going, Dad? Toys? Yeah.
And KJ's right. The kitty figures are $3 to $10. And that's fine. That's trying to get you up. But then once you get to like 10, 11, 12, look, like I was a rarity because I was a teenager buying toys. Yes. But I mean, all my, friends' kids, like once they hit 10, 11, 12, they don't give a shit. They're just going sports, video games, and soon
sports, video games, and video games, and video games, and video games. And
Yeah,
video
cell
games.
phones, tablets, technology. This is all 100%. Kids are not buying toys. So, but maybe that explains. I wonder, man. If Barbie is being, Barbie and Mattel and Hot Wheels are they're kind of saving that Mattel because they're not
they
doing
are.
too much direct. They do, besides WWE, they're not doing too much direct marketing with their fans. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. I just think I think the China thing was funny, but I do notice, like I told you, those people getting it early who are from United States, they're from Europe, and they want to help the collector. They're getting overwhelmed with people willing to pay 2-3 times as much in shipping to get stuff early. So
I do
I
this.
wonder what's going to come out of that. I wonder if we'll get like
I do that
an
still.
Entertainment Earth. Listen, I wonder if we'll get an Entertainment Earth or BBTS level store in Hong Kong that will ship to us because why not? There might be a market in that. They might only make like a few bucks on each figure, but then they see the demand. You know what I mean? Like there's an in-demand toys, right? Overseas, Hobby Link. But I wonder if any of these places really take off and become the next third, that retailer, that direct retailer. I wonder if that's the future. If we're just going to start buying toys from there, but more official, not from some dude on Instagram or eBay. You know what I mean?
I would if it gets here fat. If they ship quick as hell. That's all.
8 days. It comes in
Yeah.
8 days. Now that's not. I mean, would you
No,
rather
that's
wait
not
8 days
bad.
from
It's not bad at all.
8 days from Hong Kong or
Consistently,
8
not like
months
the
from
CMD
home?
store stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So I wonder
Because
if
I don't
that's
want
the
to
future.
roll the dice and then you don't get it forever, and then you see it on the pegs, and then you see your boys get it from, BBTS or Entertainment Earth and all that shit. So yeah, I put that up there.
I just I don't know.
I don't know, Rachel. I don't get no thrill no more. I walk in there and hunting, not really hunting. I'm looking for something else, and I go in there and I don't see crap except the retro, old retro, Lady J and Gung Ho hanging up.
Tony and Bobby, is it only a thrill if you find something?
Yes.
Because if you go to like 5 stores and then at the end you got what you wanted or you got something you didn't know you wanted and you're like, that was cool. But if you get nothing 100 times in a row, it's not that thrilling. You're just wasting your time. You could be out making money, right?
Well, the thrill for me is going there with the DPCI from Target and hunting the dude down, looking on his phone. Oh, we got 3 here. Walks all the way. Or he says, oh, we got it here, but they got it over here, 7 miles away. I'm out. I'm gone. But I haven't done that in a while because I got everything pre-ordered.
Yeah. And then there's that one more thing. Sorry. There's that dreaded case assortment where they show there's 2. Yeah. Like I did with the Chun-Li, I would have drove 20 minutes there and back, and it would have been Ryu because of the case.
Right, because the same DPCI.
Is that thrilling? That's not thrilling. Yeah. Sorry, Bob. Go ahead.
No, you're good. That's exactly what we talked about.
No, it's just like I said, like I was saying earlier, look, when it comes to the hunt, it's fun if I walk in there. But look, with
honestly,
price
I don't hunt
and shit ton of responsibilities, I don't. That's how you get new toy lines. I don't want to hunt per se. It's more like I found a wild wildebeest in the forest. I've got food at home, but you know what? This is good meat. I'll kill it. Right? I'm not hunting, but it's like foraging. I'm like, oh, look, an apple. This is lovely. right? So, I mean, if I think it's more like, oh, I found it. Oh shit! It's like I found a leprechaun. Takes a little lucky bastard home.
You gave me an idea. Do you also think that hunting is fun because it's regional? It depends where you live. Because, for instance, I live in SoCal and we get stuff first, but we also have to deal with like Frankensons, which someone remember where like that Frankensons thing is like an empire of scalpers, right? God bless them. That's all they do. That's what they do. They have teams. And I don't know exactly where they hit, but they every morning, dude, the guy at GameStop in my area told me the scalpers are there every morning. It's GameStop. What the fuck are you gonna find at GameStop? He said the same scalper, nerd, whatever, they're there every morning. Every morning when they open games. Fucking so you have no chance of finding something good at GameStop? Like it's too much. It really is too much. How do you have how's that thrilling when you know someone's lining up at Walmart, GameStop, Target before they open, which is what we did for Cobra Vipers and Baroness. But that's when what is that thing? What is the thing that we use to know the
Pop Finder?
Pop Finder.
Yeah.
But now that shit works sometimes, doesn't work, it's zeroed out. It's so inconsistent that it's and we had nothing to do during the pandemic either. So that was fun then, but now life is a little bit back to normal.
You know what?
No,
is it that
exactly
fun?
right.
No.
Yep.
And Trevor, I mean, that's kind of like what I said earlier. Like, you know, during the pandemic, we didn't have shit to do. Like, I literally like put together a a Lego Mustang, and like I did like I recorded it, and like I did like a time a time lapse. I mean, putting together the Lego. We had nothing to do, and so the hunts were fun because like, what are you gonna do? Like, there's no new TV shows. You can't go to the movies. You can't watch sports. You're like, fucking okay. 2019, if someone said, hey, you're going to spend 2 hours driving around to Targets looking for G.I. Joes, you'd be like, why? Why? Does something happen where I'm a pathetic loser in a year? Yes.
Now we're all losers, baby.
And
we're all losers, baby.
So now we have a fucking show.
I ain't no loser. I'm going back to my customizing, damn it. Fuck y'all.
Now we have a show, right? Our show spawned off whole scalping at Target exclusive thing. That was our first episode. Shout out to Ronnie LaCure, baby.
Right?
Ronnie LaCure.
Hunting, yeah. And like, I never hunted as a kid. Like, I never like went. I never hunted for food. I never hunted for toys. I was like, oh, if the toys are cool, let me go to the toy shop. But like, when you have nothing to do, it's like I'm bored. Like, dude, I should you know. I was like, I tell Ashley, like, hey, I'm gonna go to Target. Why? You just went there this morning. I can walk across the street and see if maybe something got put back.
Right.
Or do we remember how people used to like hide their figures under the shelves?
I remember that.
I found, and it's like, I'm not gonna say I don't remember how much it is, but it's going for like 5 times the value. The first Spider-Man classic Spider-Man.
Damn, I never found shit for
retro, crap. The cartoon. Retro,
I found him. I was like, you know what? Let me just like look it up, and like right there, someone hit it. I'm like, oh, sorry, that's mine now.
Right. This was right. That was right. I had every time I went, I knew there was stuff on the pegs I did not have that I wanted. Not anymore.
Nope.
Yeah. Actually,
and
I
now
had to have my Actually, I had to have my grandfather drive me and my then childhood best friend around to different Toys R Us because they were still collectors that went crazy, and it was hard to find G.I. Joes and WWE back then where I live. But I was in Boston area, so there was still a lot of flea market scalpers and stuff there. So yeah.
I mean, it's just that's a good waste of whiskey.
I'll be drunk. I'll be drunk every day.
I'll be drunk every damn day.
All right.
Aren't y'all all ready? No, it's like it's one of those things where it's like I don't know. Like where we go in the future, I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Pre-order.
Sure.
It'll stay there forever. I mean, they're not.
Also, I mean, we're not even talking about 3D printing and creating our own toys.
There you go. You just opened up a whole new thing with that.
I mean,
Look who you're talking to, Tony. Tony doesn't care when he gets his Joes because he makes them at home. He's making one right now.
Exactly.
That's why we got the terror drone. But now the Joes are coming out like
Well,
crazy.
you guys talking about fucking Mattel? I made 2 of them.
There you go. I love Mattel. I'm just saying, I would like more, and I'm gonna bring that to them again. We got to do something with that. We got to get them some fan streams. It'd be fun,
Dude,
right?
next episode, DWH said that. Let's give shouts out to all the 3D printers that I got a slew of them I talked to and know and
Wonderful.
work with, and you have too probably. So
yeah, the heavy
Yep,
scalping.
I hear you.
Walmart.
That's the other thing. Like the scalping was, it did kind of kill the buzz a bit. Where it's like, oh, I found this. You want this figure? $100. Well, how many did you have in your card? I cleared the whole peg. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Right? Like,
you know, some of the fun of it was, I know some local collectors who I run into from time to time, and I see something that I have or I don't want. I call them up when I see something. Hey, do you have this? No, where is it? Boom, it's over here. I'll be right there. Or can you get it for me? Yeah, that's fun. That's fun for me. You know, I mean, that's what I used to do.
but
that was fun thing. I can't find shit for my own self now.
Well, like, the only people that I know that go hunting are like y'all. Like, y'all go. Like, Trav, you found me stuff before. Specs found me stuff before. Cages found me stuff before. Steve has found me stuff before. It's like, here I'm flying blind. And so it's like, literally, I'm like, all right, let me just bump to see if I find something. I'm in this area already. Let me go see what they got here.
Do you guys get that thing where you're in the parking lot and you're real anxious? You're at a Target, Walmart, and you see like heavy set dude with neck beard and some Jordan shorts, and you're like, that motherfucker's going to the toy aisle. And then he goes to like get milk, goes to get milk for his daughter. Like, now we're like looking for, you know what I mean? Like, we're looking for the scalpers, the collectors, the nerds are like, like, who are they gonna beat me to it? I still get that crazy toy anxiety for hunting. It's like I'm like walking fast for no reason because there's nothing there and there's nobody there. It's just crazy.
With Johnny, we talked about this earlier. Johnny, you missed it, where his retro Snake Eyes, I think Walmart canceled it or they did something right after I got mine. I'm like, damn, I got mine. What happened? Because he's here in Arizona with me, but he's in Queen Creek. I'm over here in Levine. But that doesn't matter. He ordered it, and they canceled it on him or something. I can't remember what they did, but he couldn't get it. And dude, that's just like the luck of the draw, man. That sucks.
Oh yeah. Hot Wheels collectors are the ones who run still.
God.
And they're like, those are the oldest. Those dudes are 60. They're like 55,
they don't 60. Have to run. The freaking toy aisles littered with Hot Wheels. They're any kind of Hot Wheels you want, they're there.
These guys have like 3 teeth.
Mattel is very weird when it comes to their Hot Wheels because they'll make all these like weird looking shit. Like, I'm like, I don't want that. Like, I'll FaceTime my dad. I'm like, hey, do you have this one? Do you want this one? It's like, the Camaros, Mustang. Like, we like the real cars, like not the like hot speeder one. I don't know. Bullshit. Anyways. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't.
This is hilarious. You think you're racing to the same thing and
Yep. So like I used to line up in the pandemic at Walmart for a couple things because I had to go up there for a dentist anyway, and there's a bunch of Walmarts. So I'd go at 6 a.m. I'm like, why not? I got to go all the way to this place for a dentist. And there were dudes line up already, 6 a.m., 3-4 guys. They all knew each other. They would tell me stories. This guy's a scout, whatever. Then they all run and they just go to Hot Wheels. And I'm going and I'm like, oh, I found Destro, whatever. Then they go to Joe's and Marvel and they clear out the whole, they get a basket and they just clear. They don't even look. They would. This is pandemic though. I don't know about now, but they would just do this.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
All the
just
stuff
eBaying.
in
They're
the
just
cart.
flipping. They're just flipping them. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then if they can't flip it, they return it. They were just blindly buying everything out of the store. It was crazy.
I
Hot Wheels.
refused. No, I'm sorry. There was one time I went to Target when it opened. One time. That was for the X-Men Classics Gambit, Rogue, and Storm. Other than that, I never.
Neckbeard. I think that's so funny. A fucking neckbeard. Cart full of McFarlane. When I say hi, he started panic shopping like I wanted some for myself. Just grabbing his cart. That's mine, bitch.
Mine.
Fight me.
It's just hilarious.
I wish a motherfucker would.
We got problems, y'all. We all got problems, especially me. I got a lot of problems, man. A lot of toy problems.
Well, they were talking on Jay Bartlett's show with Chad that somebody shot somebody over a Major Blood. Remember that?
What?
Somebody shot
I
somebody.
know that was over cards. That was over the cards. Like
I thought it was
NBA
over Major Blood or something. I just
that was
I
over
heard this
basketball, football.
But
Cards.
it's Chad anyway, actually. So.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, a 118 guy is gonna obviously have rumors about the Joe. But if it's true, you tell me.
See, shit's getting violent up in AZ.
Catch it. Visit.
It's because Arizona.
Remember those old videos of like over the Cobra Island stuff? How people were like running to the 12 videos, like bumping into each other, and there's all like jacked up dudes and tats grabbing them from like nerds and stuff. It was crazy.
Or like just like literally just like reaching into carts and pulling stuff out and walking away. Like, what are you doing?
The Wild West. At least it's
I
not like that.
I wish somebody would do that to me.
I wish a motherfucker would.
I wish a motherfucker would snatch something out of my hand.
At least it ain't like that. No, we ain't like that. No. We just have anxiety. We just have PTSD over the stuff.
Give me a reason. Oh my god! And watch out! Everybody's got guns over here. My god.
Same here.
What a sweetheart.
I saw a dude walking into a Chick-fil-A with a gun shoved across his back. I'm like, how small is your dick? Good God.
Just conceal the motherfucker.
It's tiny. Can't see it.
Look at Spec. He's beautiful. Look at Spec.
I
love you.
I gave him one.
Right.
Oh, that was you?
Guys.
No.
That was me.
All right. Do we have anything? Yeah. Do we have anything else that we want to cover, gentlemen, before we go?
Do you have
Are we
anything
good?
else to give to the people? No, I use mine. I mean, mine's basically Amazon, BBTS, and if I happen to be around Target or Walmart just looking for something else, I'll go to the toy aisle and look around. I just don't hunt anymore. It's all hunting online.
Yeah, and that's where like it's like, you know, why hunt food when I can DoorDash?
Both of you.
Like, if
Right.
like it's like if I can't find something, if it's good for good.
David.
Well, we went toy hunting. Bobby and I went toy hunting today and prepped for this episode, right? Get the first hands-on experience. And it was not fun for either of us, right? So it's like I cut through my gym workout. I could have been doing DoorDash, making money part-time. I could have been doing anything else. And I love toys, but like unless I need to go to Target, and I'll never need to go to Walmart, unless I need to go to Target, and I go a lot, but I am only going to go on the toy aisle, and I'm probably lying. Probably going to go toy hunting tonight.
Although, look,
closed yet, but like, because we're addicted, we're still going to go toy hunting. We're lying. We're going to go, knowing we're going to fail. We're still going to go. We're lying to you.
That's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate.
I'm glad I went to Target.
Tony will be hunting tomorrow morning, lining up with the Hot Wheels motherfuckers. We lied to all of you. We are hunting forever. We're all going hunting now before they close. We are never going to stop hunting because it's fun when you find something, even if it takes a.
Well, I won't. I'll probably go to that Target I told you about because Hawkeye's there.
See?
You know,
we all lied to you.
But I verified his shit was there. Yeah, I'm not going looking. You know, what the fuck's here? Nothing but tracksuit mafia shit. You know,
hey, bro.
So here's the thing. So when I'm driving for my job, when I get like staged at a Target, I'm like, can I get a bio break? Cool. And I walk in. I'm like, let me see what they got.
Sure.
Shit.
We're nerds. We're fucking dorks.
Exactly. And then my toys, my comic book shop has them. My comic book shop has figures I need, so.
But at outrageous prices, though, probably.
Yes. They're usually like $5 more than, not that bad. So, but look, I'm tapped out. I'm tapped. This is a good episode.
It was
fun.
Fun.
Awesome, dude.
I got to customize what you guys were jawing about Mattel and wrestling.
Hey, Mattel, you know what? You should hire us. Do your marketing.
They did hire one. They hired the Moodster. They hired Moodwreck.
I'm looking forward to presenting, man, for WWE. But I wanna go. I'm not looking for a job there. I just would like to.
I am.
Implement.
I would. Shit, the fuck.
I would like to implement this hobby that we have and give them another see eyes that are not, because once you work for them, you're gonna only see what they see, which is great. But if you can have someone, and it doesn't have to be me, anybody who's outside the box and brings in an angle to what they're doing, maybe they'll be like, oh shit, because regardless, they have people who are toy collectors who are great, who are hands-on with fans, but they still work for Mattel. So they still have to walk the company line. If you have someone who's a consultant who doesn't check in and punch in and clock out, they can probably see things that they can't see. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You can't see what I see.
That's fair. Guys. All right, guys. Well, that is it for episode 133. As always,
the show. Like the damn show, please. Like the show.
If you like what you just watched, like and subscribe. And always make sure you follow us on Instagram at Torque in a Mood. Follow me on TikTok for more unboxing and other reviewing paraphernalia. There we go. And as always, check out Tony at Tony's_figs for his cool as shit customs. That we got some stuff coming up soon. All right, for Torque in a Mood, this has been episode 133, Battle of the Toy Retailers. As always, we will see you in the toy aisle. Let me get our cool little intro extra.
We will see you in the toy aisle. We will be there.
We will see in the toy aisle. Bitching about it. Peace. Yeah.